What's up, YouTube? Surprise, surprise. I did not intend on live streaming tonight, as you can tell. Like, it has been a hot minute since I actually came on live with no makeup on, but I am Atomic News, so I'm not just here to bring you border news. I'm here to bring you other types of news as well. So one thing that me and Mr. Atomic were talking about a week ago was Southern California. For those of you that don't know on my channel, I am born and raised Southern California until I was 30 years old. Then I moved here to Arizona. Then I moved to Illinois. Big mistake. Now I'm back in Arizona. So I know a lot about Southern California, obviously, from personal experience. I grew up in a nice area, let's just say. Okay, I graduated from Agora High School. Okay, if you don't know where Agora Hills, it's right next to Calabasas. Okay, that should trigger something with you. Okay, Agora is a stone's throw away from Calabasas, which is where the Kardashians live. Jeffree Star lives. Okay, lots and lots of wealthy people. Okay, I didn't grow up wealthy. I wouldn't say that I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth, but my parents provided very well for my family. We didn't really want for anything that I can ever remember, but we also weren't spoiled at the same time. So in that area, you guys, Ventura County, the very northern, okay, Ventura County, it's like Los Angeles County, Ventura County, okay? Agora is like in like Westlake, like right there. That is like the borderline to Ventura County, all right? And then just a little ways that way is the beach, okay? Malibu, all right? Malibu, all the Richie Poos, okay? Lots of fires every year, this time of year, fires, fires, fires. And they're always like, dun, 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 firestorm, 2019, 2017, like going back years and years and years, okay? They make it all dramatic, like it's some big surprise, but like, hello, it's pretty much like clockwork. The Santa Ana winds, Anthony says, this is martial law, and we did this to Iraq and Afghanistan. Are you referring to the Southern California blackouts? Janet, you're in Southern California. What city are you in? California's been burning every fall forever. Okay, forever. All right. I remember, like, as far back as middle school, rolling blackouts. Okay, rolling blackouts have been happening forever. All right. It's just now kind of come to light because they've been kind of getting more and more dramatic with everything going on in California. The state is the Democrat state, you guys. People are shitting in the streets. Okay. And it's out of control, even in the Richie Poo areas, okay, where I grew up, all right? It's out of control there. I still have, I guess you could call them boots on the ground there, that can confirm everything for me. And so I need to come on here tonight. I posted something in the community section, but I needed to tell you guys because I do have connections out there still. The blackouts are happening. It's true. Okay. Earlier in the week, like a week ago, Mr. Atomic's like, they say it could happen for up to a week. And I'm like, well, the power's not going to stay out for a whole week, honey. That doesn't happen. He goes, but that's what it says. I'm like,
come on. You are fake news. Okay. You're fake news.
Okay. So no, blackouts are not going to happen for like a whole week. But I mean, for like a consistent whole week, like one period of time where, like, let's say Agora is out, does not have power for a whole week. That's not going to happen. But are they going to be doing blackouts for a long period of time? Yes, they do it every time, every year. It's been happening for over a decade. Okay. At least I can confirm that in my life, probably over 2 decades. Last year's fire season was very, very bad. Okay. Malibu burns every year. There are movie stars and celebrities, their houses burn every year. Guaranteed it's going to happen. You move to Ventura County, you move to the northern tip of Los Angeles County, you move to Malibu, you're going to burn. That's the way it is because California does not clear their brush properly. They don't. They don't. Okay. I remember being a kid. We were in junior high. I'm pretty sure it was junior high. Okay. And typical fall fire season. Okay. But these dinglings that lived down the street from me decided they were going to screw around with lighters next to a mountain. And they literally set the mountain on fire. All right. Like, if I played this, okay, I still know who it was. If I played this video to him, he would laugh because he would be like, yep, that was me. Okay, there's something called the Santa Ana winds. So I'm just going to educate you guys just a little bit. And I'm going to tell you where these are going to happen and how I know this. But the Santa Ana winds, because I know you guys have heard this on the news, the term Santa Ana winds are winds that are extremely strong and extremely dry downsloping winds that originate inland and affect coastal Southern California and Baja California. Okay, so it literally comes off the mountains, swoops down into the valleys, and then out towards the sea. Okay, so that's why it's always the coast that burns. You never really hear about massive fires inland. Okay, I mean, and it happens. It happens. I'm not saying fires don't happen there, but you always hear about the coastal fires, but that's why Santa Ana winds happens every fall. So they do have systems out there like, emergency broadcasting systems. Not, you know how like FEMA tests their system and they send out text messages to the whole country. Okay, they have more localized versions of that out there in that area, and so it was. And this is confirmed. This is confirmed by an Edison employee, let's just say, okay, that Ventura County tomorrow, specifically Camarillo, okay, Camarillo was the last city that I lived in before I moved to Arizona, will be experiencing blackouts tomorrow, Friday, the 11th, between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 a.m. Okay, so be prepared if you're one of my people from, that time in my life and you're watching this, or you just happen to live in that area, or you know somebody that lives in that area, let them know tomorrow is the day for blackouts in the Ventura County area. Okay. Why do they do this? No, this is not them. This is not the government coming into play. This is not the precursor to martial law. All right. Because if that was the case, we would have gone into martial law like 20 years ago. Okay. Because this has been happening for a long time. But I can tell you that there is method to their madness. I mean, yes, you've heard it's to help control fires. Okay. When the winds get really, really strong out there, okay, the electricity it'll arc and boom, it starts a fire. It does. That's true story. True story. But specifically in this area, okay, Richie Poo land, okay, land of the Kardashians, money, a lot of money lives there, okay? They don't want their shit to burn. Okay. The electric companies got a lot of shit last year when those fires happened because they were bad. That's some of the worst fires ever. Like, it was apocalyptic, specifically in Camarillo, okay, where this is the last city that I lived in before I moved to Arizona from California. It was apocalyptic looking. I look at pictures of that, and that was like a fire that happens once every decade, all right, at least. And it's nasty. It's bad. I remember being in elementary school and nearly having to evacuate because the fire was so bad and so close to where I lived. That's part of your life. You grow up with that. It's normal for Southern California people to experience that. Okay, but going back to it, a lot of money lives there, all right? And so the electric companies got a lot of shit for these fires happening and endangering or destroying Richie Poo land. There were many celebrities that lost their home. I mean, more so than usual last year when these happened. So money talks, and they're going to make those areas be affected a lot less, if they can help it, than everywhere else, because that's where the money is. That's where the money lives. Okay, money controls California. It's a Democrat state. It's all about the rich and the poor. Okay, the rich and the poor in California. That's what it is. And that is a rich area. So are we going to endanger the rich area? No, we're not. We're not going to endanger Agora. We're not going to endanger Calabasas. We're not going to endanger Westlake. We're not going to endanger Thousand Oaks. We're not going to endanger Newberry Park. We're not going to endanger Camarillo. Okay, going all the way up to Ventura and Santa Barbara, if they can help it. Thank you, It's Me Kay, for your $10 super chat. Seems like mobile home parks burn. Yes, but in Ventura County, I couldn't tell you if there's any mobile homes or not. There might be in Oxnard. And anybody who's from the area is laughing at me right now, probably because you know what I'm talking about. Because Oxnard, if you don't know where Oxnard is, that's where you get most of your strawberries from that you eat are probably from Oxnard. Like the best strawberries are from Oxnard. So if mobile home parks exist in that area, it's going to be Oxnard. Not trying to, what's the word? What's the term? Be racist. But that's a heavy Hispanic area. Yep, Atomic News just said that. But you guys, you go anywhere else, like you go to Camarillo, you go to Agora, you go to Westlake, those are point homes, okay? Those are all point homes. 1 point something million, 2 point something million, 3 point something million point houses, as Mr. Atomic would call them, okay? They don't want to, what's the word I'm looking for? Inconvenience the Richie Poos, okay? But they also don't want their shit to burn, because then, yeah, then they're gonna get sued. Yeah, okay, whereas you go, and let's say you maybe neglect the crappy parts of LA, and those crappy parts of LA burn, who's gonna put up a fight? Who's gonna pitch a fit? Who's got the money to sue? Okay, you have a big, let's just say you have a big old fire in Van Nuys, California. What do you think is going to happen compared to having a massive fire in Malibu? Let's get real here. It's all about the rich and the poor in California. We're going to take care of the Richie Poos, screw the poor. So if you are in Southern California and you are actually getting a blackout, it's because, congratulations, your area passed the financial test. That's really the answer. That's really the answer, okay? And no Democrat politician is going to tell you that. People in California will tell you, oh, that's conspiracy. I just said the C word. But that's really the truth. That's really the truth, okay? Let's talk about, let's see, Janet says, they aren't going to protect shithole parts of California. Exactly. You're exactly right. They're not. But they're going to protect the richer areas. They're going to. Now I just lost my train of thought. See what you did, Janet? But let me go back to my source. I'm not going to tell you who my source is because any news reporter, independent journalist, whatever you want to call me, who gives out their source is not a good reporter. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you my source, but I can confirm that Edison, okay, is pissed because they got sued for the fires last year. All right, they got sued. They probably got sued by people with money. All right. So they basically are saying, you know what? Fine, you're going to sue us. We're going to cut the power. We're going to cut the power in your area. We're going to inconvenience you, even just for a little bit of time. Because, okay, imagine, even the Richie Poo land, okay? You go over to your Ralph's supermarket, which I think is Kroger, like a Kroger company. And let's just say the power's out and you're, oh my goodness, Heather Locklear can't do her grocery shopping. Okay, you're in Malibu and oh my God, Alyssa Milano, she can't get through that red light or she can't go get her Starbucks. So, you know, Edison got pissed from last year, basically, and they're just like, all right, I don't care really if we inconvenience you, but we're just gonna sort of inconvenience you right now. But all day tomorrow, basically, all day tomorrow, specifically in Camarillo, California, which Camarillo is not far from where Will Smith lives. Or Jack Nicholson, I think used to live. I don't know if he lives there anymore. Not in Camarillo specifically, but if you hop over the hill from, I mean, like literally over a hill, you've got Will Smith, you've got Jada Pinkett Smith, you've got Jack Nicholson used to live there, I'm pretty sure. We know Heather Locklear lives in Thousand Oaks. I mean, dude, they're all there. We were all there, okay? Paige says, good evening from Pennsylvania. Love you, Atomic News. Thank you. So Janet says Miss Milano and then has a poop emoji. Yeah, I like to watch her on Twitter. She's actually really amusing. I tweet her all the time. She's a complete moron. She's a complete idiot. I can't believe I grew up absolutely loving her and watching all her shows. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God, if I only knew you were like this stupid, I would not have watched. I mean, well, I'm sure I would have as a kid because I wouldn't have known better. But, you know, I watched Charmed as an adult. But anyway, so I wanted to get on here and do a quick live stream and tell you guys, because I know I've got people that watch in California. I know people that watch that have people in California. I don't know, you know, if any of you are connected to that specific area. But there will be blackouts. No, this is not a sign to, you know, like someone said earlier, martial law is not, okay? Power's not going to be out for a week straight. It's not going to happen. Yes, this is completely normal. It happens all the time, but we did piss off the electric companies last year. So yes, they're going to shut off the power tomorrow. Okay. So if you are a Richie Poo, make sure you get your Starbucks earlier before 9 a.m. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else here in his message, her message, their message, its message. Let's see. Okay. So I asked this person, so these alerts that you're getting, are they similar to like what FEMA sends out? Like, you know how FEMA sends out a test of the emergency, blah, 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 FEMA system, you know, like they do. And he said, yeah, it's kind of like that. So I guess there are apps where you can get alerted. So if you're in Southern California and you don't have, I don't know, I can't tell you what app it is. I don't know, to be honest, but I know they exist according to this. It's an app. There are apps out there in the App Store that you can download and get emergency updates in that particular area. I asked, is this just something like that first responders get, like fire departments, obviously, or police departments, or things like that? Are these just alerts that they get? And this person said, no, everybody can get these alerts. Everybody can look this up. But some of you may not know how to look it up. I'm sure if you went onto the Edison website, probably has something. I did not check that, but I would assume Edison would let you know, hey, just so you know, because I know if there was a power outage here, I could go on to SRP and just be like, hey, what's up? And I could find out. I know back in Illinois, I could look up power outages too, like within seconds. Or if they predicted a power outage was going to happen, they would, post something. So I'm sure. Let's see. This person said, the fires last year in Malibu and Ventura were no joke. It was crazy shit. I love this person. And it was in fact found to be from the power lines arcing in the wind. Okay. So I don't know if the winds are actually physically blowing there right now today, this past week. But obviously as we get into fall is a season for those winds there in Southern California. And you guys, the Democrats in California, the Richie Poos, okay, Hollywood is heavily located in that area. You're not going to find the Richie Poos and the Richie Riches in Hollywood, okay? They refer to them as Hollywood, but you're not going to find them in Hollywood, okay? You're not going to find them in Los Angeles. You're not going to find them in Van Nuys, Reseda, okay? You're not going to find Richie Rich there, all right? You're going to find all the rich people, like the Kardashians and whatnot, going from Calabasas up to Santa Barbara, okay? They have, maybe back in the day, like 30 years ago, okay? They may have lived in those cities, maybe like Studio City, not anymore. No, if you're anybody, if you're an A-lister or a B-lister, okay, you don't live in the San Fernando Valley. You don't live in Los Angeles County. Okay, you kind of skip that area, and then you might go to like Newport. You might go to like Long Beach somewhere. Beverly Hills. Okay. So for anybody who's like in the San Fernando Valley and you're like, there's no blackouts here. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no blackouts there. You're not in a wealthy enough area. That's why. Okay. There's your answer. Okay. If the city burns, oops, that's really shitty. But they don't want all of Hollywood, who really doesn't live in Hollywood. They don't want their shit to burn. All right. So that's the truth for you guys. I just wanted to do a quick live stream, let you guys know. Schedule tomorrow from 9 to 5 to 5 while you're at work. Ventura County, specifically Camarillo. Okay, where all the wealthy people live. Okay. That's where you're going to see some blackouts tomorrow. Brazilian American Patriotic Soldier, thank you for your $2 super chat. You can come to Vegas, Red Rock Apartments. Trumpers, welcome. Awesome. Well, next time I'm in Vegas, I'll have to holla. So I know that Mr. Atomic is watching this. So we were planning on going to the border like in a week or two. But I have this like itch right now that I kind of want to go to California. So I'm thinking that I don't think he's going to argue with me. I don't know. I'm thinking next month before like the holidays hit, before I'm like trapped at work and I can't take any time off for like a month and a half because I work in retail. I I might have to make a run for California. But then my person that I was talking to in California said, well, maybe you should wait till after fire season. I was like, oh, that's a good idea. But, you know, I'm not scared of fire season. I mean, I've done that like 20 times, okay? Or 30 times, I should say, because it happens every year. And I lived there till I was 30. So, I don't know. See, and if I go to California, I don't know if I can go to the border. Like, I might just have to go to the beach instead. Would you all be mad at me if I didn't go to the border for 1 month? I don't know. Can I do that? Can I have a vacation from the border? But what juicy stuff could I bring you? Like, I know I could go to like Venice Beach and film all the weirdos for you guys, all the street performers, the weirdos, like, yeah. I could show you guys where I grew up. Hi, Richie Poo Land, the K-Land of the Kardashians. There's a lot of things that I could do. I haven't decided exactly what I want to do. I just have this itch to go do something. Black Part says, no. What are you saying no to? Are you saying no to California? He's so funny because I'll just hop in the car and I'll be like, hey, I'll be back next week. Be gone for the weekend. I know he'd go with me. No, you are not saying no to California. You're so full of shit. Why? Is there somewhere else you want to go? Don't tell me Vegas. Vegas is supposed to be for our anniversary and the new year, you silly. So anyway, that's all I really had for you guys. I know I haven't live streamed this week. I was going to live stream earlier in the week, but I've been in this like funk this week, like a real funk. Okay. Mr. Tomic can confirm that. I've been crabby, like really crabby. Like, I think it's because it's fall break and all the kids are in the mall and I'm just like the whole time, the whole week. I'm pretty sure that's my face the whole week. I have so many articles saved here that I'm supposed to be going over with you guys. Like a lot. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is after I go to dinner tomorrow night with my parents, I'm going to do a live stream. I don't know what time. Okay. I can't tell you what time. Once I kind of have an idea of what time, I'm going to post it in the community section for you guys. So just, you know, if it's a Friday night and you're home and you're doing nothing, there's a lot we can talk about. Yeah. Cause like I have all these articles saved. Okay. Oh, you probably can't even see that. Whoop. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I have a lot here. Okay. So just so you guys know, there are protests happening right now post Donald Trump's speech in Minnesota. Okay. All the crazy Democrats are having a cow over his speech because he mentioned Ilhan Omar. You know, dude, she was pushing on Twitter, you know, about all his hateful comments and before his rally even started. I'm like, the dude hasn't even spoken, and you're predicting what he's gonna say. Talk about hate speech. Talk about racial issues there. Yeah, okay. I don't even want to get to that. That's a whole nother live stream. But tomorrow night, you guys, if you want your border update, yes, tomorrow night. Okay. And I really hate wearing my glasses because you can see my ring light in my glasses, but this girl has no makeup on her face. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys an update. That's all I have. I'm going to go. I hope you guys all have a great Thursday night. Thanks for tuning in. Let everybody know that needs to know in your life that lives out in that area. Tomorrow's the day. Okay. So until tomorrow night, peace out.